Hello. Hello, welcome. We are going to be doing some spooky video reactions. We got four videos lined up today. We're going to start with, I think, three videos of a Nuke's top five. Let's see. Yeah, three videos of Nukes, and then one Bizarre Bubs. So, yeah, despite that, I have not actually watched any of these, despite what that says. It's lying. YouTube's lying to you. But yeah, no, let's get this started. We're full screening, no going back. Let's go.
A woman named Ray says that her family has experienced many strange things since they moved into their
It's
new
kind of
home.
loud.
Ray
Hold
says that
on.
the house's basement is especially creepy. She says that even on warm days, the temperature down there is always freezing, and she says that she feels like something is watching her when she's down there. Even weirder, the family often hears strange, unexplained
Hold
sounds
on.
coming from the basement.
Hold on one sec. Sorry about that. It is really loud. I can barely hear myself think. There we go. Ba ba. Alright. Sorry, let's replay this. Let's go.
A woman named Ray says that her family has experienced many strange things since they moved into their new home. Ray says that the house's basement is especially creepy. She says that even on warm days, the temperature down there is always freezing, and she says that she feels like
He
something
rises.
is watching her when she's down there.
Also, let me do a little kind of background on me and the paranormal. I would consider myself a quote believer in the paranormal, whether that's the range from ghosts, spirits, cryptids. I'd consider myself on the believer end of yeah. I mean, granted, still skeptical, especially with YouTube videos, TikToks, etc. Um, I have, I actually, I've had a few paranormal um, experiences myself. I was the actual co-founder of a paranormal club at my at the college I went to. I co-founded it with another student, and we did I think two investigations. One in a graveyard and the other in a local like church slash youth center that was on campus. I'm oh man, I don't have any. I didn't have any of the uh, audio, video, none of that stuff I had. That was all the other girl who I started it with. So I don't know if I don't think me and her have talked since college. Um, I could try to reach out see if she still has any of that stuff. That'd be really fun to react to. Of course, might be a little doxy, but no, we'll see. But yeah, so that's kind of where I stand on the paranormal. So yeah, let's go back. She's got a creepy basement and it's cold a lot.
Even weirder, the family often hears strange, unexplained sounds coming from the basement. But things in their house get even weirder after Ray buys her son Andrew a creepy large Elmo balloon. You see, the balloon seems to move around the house with a mind of its own.
You just have a drafty house.
Babe, come here. It's the balloon.
It's moving. You probably have a draft in your house.
Inexplicably, the balloon often just seems to head directly toward their basement door.
Literally stopped at the basement door again.
That guy
Weirdly,
have something in his hand? Hold on. What was that?
head directly toward their basement
Hold
door.
on.
Literally stopped at the basement door.
Hold on. Let's stop that. Oh, he's totally holding a bat. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, man, you got this. Get that balloon.
Weirdly, Ray says that the balloon will only enter the basement door if her son follows after it.
iPad baby.
Andrew. Andrew. Andrew.
So the obvious thought here is, well, it's just a balloon caught in a draft and doing
Yeah.
balloon stuff. But things get even weirder.
Do they though?
Because it seems the creepy Elmo balloon isn't content to only roam the downstairs. One night, the family dogs start going
Well,
nuts,
puppy.
and Ray goes to investigate. What she finds chills her to her core.
Babe.
Is the husband gonna come back with a bat?
Quiet. Quiet.
Huh. I think they're pulling it. I don't think I think they're pulling it. I don't think. Nah. I'm skeptical on this one. Oh, yeah, okay. And they're gonna come off and turn
So
back on
now
right there.
The obvious
Yep.
question is, why doesn't she just pop the balloon, throw it in the trash, and be done?
'Cause
But
you gotta
Ray
farm
says
that
her
content.
son is very attached to the balloon and refuses to let them take it away. So the creepy Elmo balloon stays. But Ray will soon seriously regret this decision.
Oh, Elmo moonwalking, let's go. All right, we're moving still. We're sliding. It's doing that thing where like it looks like you're stepping, but you're sliding sideways. I don't know what that dance move is called, but that's what he's doing right here. Yep, someone's pulling it. Yeah. Yeah, right, Michael Jackson. But that's Berserker. That's because the kid likes it. That's weird. Wait, hold on. What did we miss? All right, a sound. Oh, is that something up there? What is that?
Did you see
Oh, that's a
it? A
face.
strangely shaped forehead seems to be peeking around
A big ass forehead right there. I land a.
the
That's a
top
big
edge
ass
of the basement
forehead
door.
right there.
When
Forehead
slowed
ass
down,
ghost
we can
right
even
there.
see what looks like a bizarre set of dark eyes and the bridge of a nose.
I guess.
So is Ray's house haunted by an entity that is manipulating this Elmo balloon? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. What the just happened?
Right?
Now, these next clips are videos that have no real explanation. They were either uploaded without a source or info, or the people in the video just can't explain what happened either. So, in this first video, a woman is riding her bike down a street in Brazil, and then
Oh, Brazil mention,
What?
let's go!
just happened.
Berserker, you really don't gotta be exposing your dad like that live on stream. You really don't gotta be exposing him like that. I don't know you. I don't know who you, you really don't. All right, let's keep watching. Sorry, Brazil. Oh, sick trick. What the fuck? Hold on.
Now, just a quick note for YouTube content guidelines here.
Whoop. Oop. Hold on 1 second. I apologize. My dog going crazy. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna be right back. Hello? Alright, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get back to it. Oop.
This woman was not seriously hurt, and she actually falls off the bike right behind this post right there.
So,
And then the bike takes off for the moon, apparently. Now, this was sent in as a paranormal video, but I'm thinking the bike got hung up on a cable or something. But no idea why it flies 50 feet in the air.
that's
So
weird.
Tell me.
Huh.
Now, this next clip comes from
Okay.
the podcast Grown Up Kids, hosted by brother and sister Seth and Jesse.
I'm Jesse,
I'm Seth.
and we're siblings,
We are.
and we have a podcast.
It's not a paranormal podcast, and they've never posted or even mentioned anything supernatural. But then one day, while recording, this.
I am stupid good at the game. What was that?
I don't know, but it scared me.
Yeah.
Sounded like metal, like scraping
Wait,
against metal.
I'm being so serious.
I don't know, but I'm scared. I sound like a dinosaur.
Bruh. I think they're being genuine. I don't think this is a bit. I think they're actually being pretty genuine.
I don't even.
I want to hear the sound again. Come on.
I can't even begin to imagine what.
Like the pipes or something?
That's what it sounded like.
Either sounded like.
I thought someone was playing music. Thank God you were here, because
no.
if that happened while I was home alone, I would have literally pooped my pants.
As you can tell from their reaction, Jesse and Seth have no clue what they just heard, but it totally freaks them out. To this day, they say they have no idea what this sound was, and Jesse says that she has never heard this sound in her home
Are they gonna play it
before this
again?
incident or since. So you tell me what you think this sound is.
I am stupid
Hold
good
on.
at the game.
I don't know. It sounds like creaking metal or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. That's if that is the actual sound played, that's pretty weird.
What was that?
This next video from Brazil was uploaded
Oh,
without a
Brazil, let's
description, and
go!
the uploader
Brazil
didn't
numero
respond
uno.
to any of the thousands of comments and questions. Now, I have many questions of my own, but we'll get to that
All
after
right.
the video. Check it out.
What the? What is that? I'm like getting closer to my screen. What the? What is that? Oh, it's a. Oh no! Is that a? What the? Oh, it's a pantyhose. Is it? What the hell? Oh, that's a dead chicken egg. Oh, geez, can I show that?
Menino do céu, pega isso daí, joga pra lá com a peneira.
What the?
Pega isso logo. Ai, tá amarrado. Tá amarrado, puxa pela corda, ó.
It looks like the head of an animal.
So, something weird and kind of scary is sitting at the bottom of the pool. But what is it? How did it get there? And more importantly, how do you even get in the pool
What is
and
that?
not notice that thing? Either way, I have no idea what that is. And neither does anyone in the
Oh, it's a
video's comment.
mask. Hold on, you kind of see it
Either
there.
way, I have
Hold
no
on.
idea what
Let me
that
pause
is.
it.
And
Yeah, it's a wolf mask or something like that. You can kind of see two ears and kind of like a snout with teeth right there.
neither does anyone
Oop.
that thing. Either way, I have no idea what that is.
Hold on.
And neither does anyone
Yeah, it's some sort of like wolf dog mask or something like
in
that.
the video's comments. So tell me what you think it is down in my comments.
How bizarre.
A spooky tale.
Ooh.
Maggie Gann says that she has experienced a few strange things around her house.
So in the
Yep.
upstairs of my house,
We got a porphyry disintegrate. Too much chlorine. We'll do that. Too much chlorine will do that. You know.
there's two rooms. Both of the doors open and close all the time by itself.
Draft.
So one day Maggie is
Kitty.
casually filming a cute video of her cat Onyx. When
Hey, hi,
suddenly
baby.
something happens that is truly bizarre.
Whoa.
Now, at first, Maggie doesn't even notice anything odd and even laughs at what she thinks is just the cat being weird. Or, well, just being a cat. But when she watches the video back, she notices that
Yeah.
the cat's tail seems to be yanked by some invisible force.
Yeah,
the video
that's.
went viral, and no one can really explain just what happened to the cat. But what do you
It's videos like this. I really hope that is actually something paranormal, and not just someone literally abusing their pet for like internet clout and shit like that.
think?
He seems to be okay.
If you see something
so.
that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Unwelcome guest. At the end of last year, French single mother Alex and her son moved into a new home. The house was remodeled from the remains of an old church, and it was built right on top of what used to be an old graveyard.
Of course it was.
Shortly after moving in, Alex begins to hear the creepy sound of someone walking through her home. But when she looks, She finds nothing and no one to explain these strange footsteps. Late one night, Alex is lying in bed when she suddenly hears something that is downright chilling.
Oh. Whoa. That shadow just moved? Dark, dark, dark. Ooh. Ooh, cool tattoos. Oh. Do, 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 do. Man, they're not even really that good. Feels like he's playing mood music. Is that the cat? Cat doesn't seem to be bothered. And it's gonna like hit, isn't it? Yep. Whoa! Whoa. We got stuff flying out of curio cabinets. Oh, 360, let's go.
Alex hears a child's voice calling out, "Mama?" from somewhere, even though her son is fast asleep in his room. She hears the voice again from downstairs, "Mama," and she goes down to
Why
investigate.
does he say it like that?
Alex is horrified when she discovers the piano in her living room is playing all by itself, and her TV has inexplicably just turned on. Books come falling out of a cabinet, and a chair rocks back and forth, almost as if someone or something is sitting and watching her. Understandably, Alex says she couldn't sleep the rest of the night. But unfortunately for Alex, things are about to get even creepier.
Warrior. Oh,
One
I was
night,
gonna say
Alex
worse.
returns home from walking their dog.
Puppy.
Her son is away at his dad's, and her home should be empty. But as she heads toward the house, she notices something that sends a chill down her spine.
What? Can't see. Oh, it's a figure.
C'est une blague. C'est une blague. Mais je veux pas. Oh, gars. Faut que j'aille voir, c'est pas possible.
Of
A dark
course.
figure can be seen inside the house, and Alex is frozen in fear as the strange shape seems to head toward her son's room. Luckily, her son isn't home, and the shadow just disappears. Now, no one was found inside the house or on the property. Cut to another night, and Alex and her young son are having a nice, quiet evening at home. Suddenly, this happens.
Oh.
Viens, bébé, viens.
Cat's gotta go see what's up. What? Oh. Okay. What? That's weird. Is it fucking behind there? Whoop! Whoop! Oh, what was that? Some black fog? Gonna check behind.
A teddy bear in her son's bedroom seems to creepily wiggle around all on its own. But the worst is yet to come.
Man,
One
they
night,
really
when
keep...
Alex is once again completely alone at home, the paranormal activity in her house becomes absolutely terrifying.
Alright, let's go. Oh. What do we got banging?
Putain.
Oh. The door's open in front of my eyes. Oh. 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 Oh, what do we see? Nothing. I don't see nothing. Oh. Is it the teddy bear again? Well, the two cats are just hanging in there. Oh, it's a cat. Wait. I thought that was the cat.
With everything that has happened, Alex believes that her home is haunted and is now actively looking for help. But what do you think is going on here? Could the creepy events in Alex's home have anything to do with its history? Perhaps some spirit from the old graveyard that the house is built on? Let me know what you think.
I don't know about that one. They have a lot of cats. I noticed. I think there's like 3, maybe 4 cats. And maybe that was the last one was a dog. They have lots of animals. So that teddy bear one was weird. I'll admit that teddy bear one was kind of weird. But and so was this scene with the shadow figure going in and out of the room. So that's a weird one. I ain't gonna lie, that's a weird one.
Room 205. A woman named Tracy works at a mid-sized hotel in Pekin, Illinois.
Oh,
Lately, she says that many of the hotel guests have had complaints about
Midwest
one
mention, let's go.
particular room.
Okay, so I'm here at work tonight, and we have workers that come here that work on the railroad. I checked in 5 of them,
Working on the
and
railroad.
the second floor is where they
all
usually go because that's where
day.
all the king suites are at. Well, they're all saying, please don't put me in room 205.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, what's wrong with 205? And not one of them would tell me what was wrong with 205. So, how about me and you, all of us,
Oh,
go up to room 205 and see why no one wants to
okay, let's go.
rent that room.
Yeah,
So
let's
Tracy
go.
films as she heads up to check out the hotel's mysterious room 205.
So mysterious.
Okay, walking up there now. Going up the steps. All right.
Oh, not smoking. Okay.
It's like really cold in here though.
Of course it is.
Like really cold.
That green ain't doing that
The
room
air's not
any. That green
You
is
don't
not
see
helping
anything.
that room, hon. I'm gonna be honest
so maybe
with
we
you.
can sit. Yeah, the air.
I mean, as a green color enjoyer here, that green on that wall in that room is not doing that room any favors. I ain't gonna lie to you, sis.
And stuff's not on. Maybe sit in the dark. See if we can hear
Is the
something.
door just open more?
I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna probably lose all my views for my people watching, but okay, let's do this.
Alright, now we see nothing. Now we stare into the void. Oh. Oh!
Alright, no, I'm out, I'm out.
Tracy quickly finds out why room 205 is so unpopular. The room is eerily cold, and when she turns off the lights, some creepy little voice from the darkness whispers, "Hey."
So, you notice how she didn't look in the bathroom. I think someone was just I think this one's I'm pretty skeptical on this one. Not gonna lie, they didn't check the bathroom. There was probably someone in the bathroom.
Alright,
Hey.
no, I'm out.
Hey, listen.
Okay. I guess I just got my answer. Oh my god. Going back to the front.
After many requests from viewers, Tracy says that even though the incident freaked her out, she plans to go back and investigate the room again very soon. The hospital visitor.
Okay.
Reddit user
mysterious visitor.
Chosen1803 posted to the Nuke's Top 5 subreddit about a strange experience that his sister had while visiting a hospital in Panama back in 2020. Chosen's sister was at the hospital to visit her ailing father. Now, this was during the peak of so hospital hallways were cleared out of.
Are we really censoring COVID on YouTube? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Man.
All but close family members and essential personnel. However, the woman says that even though she was all alone in the hospital hall, she kept feeling very odd, almost as if someone was watching her. Then she spotted something very
Really,
creepy.
that's a thing? You gotta like censor COVID? Jeez.
At the end of the hall.
Alright, what do we got? There's a face. Oh, what?
Some strange white figure
What is
seems
it?
to be peeking out at her
What
from
is
the
it?
end of the hallway.
It's a...
She films as she heads right toward the bizarre peeking shape.
Okay. Oh, I heard that.
When
Oh.
she checks the spot, there's nothing there. Just an empty hall and some medical equipment. But without knowing, her camera did pick up a strange little unexplained moan, almost like a child.
I heard that.
But she still can't shake that creepy feeling that she has about the hospital hallway. She films herself as something seems to move her hair around. Now, her hair moves around a bit, but maybe that was just a draft. And her hair is not where you should be looking in this clip, because
Oh, I
did
saw
you
it.
see it?
It's right there.
Back down the empty hall, just over her shoulder, you can once again see some strange tall white figure peeking out at her. But this time, she doesn't even notice. Reddit user Chosen12803 says that his sister sent him the video, and he pointed out to her that whatever was in the hall was still watching her the entire time.
I don't know. That's a bizarre one.
Photobomb from beyond.
A photobomb from beyond.
So this next story requires a quick bit of explanation. So the phone app
All right, hit
CapCut
me.
allows you to upload a small picture of a
CapCut.
person or object, and then it uses AI to expand the background of the picture,
All right, come on, man. Yeah. All right, this one's already a wash. Come on, bro. Really?
making it larger. The AI creates an imaginary larger scene around the picture and then includes the smaller picture into the larger photo. So just to try the app out, a woman named Geneva put a small picture of her dog and cat sitting on the couch into the app. The app produced an impressive large AI background, but something about it was a bit strange. For some reason, the program added some unknown AI-generated woman into the picture.
Yeah, AI does that.
At first, Geneva was confused as to why the AI added some random stranger into her picture. But as she took a closer look at the photo the AI created, she realized that the unknown woman looked almost exactly like her deceased mom. Even stranger, Geneva says that she had just had a conversation about her mom right before trying this AI photo app.
Well, that's just the algorithm hearing you. That's not a ghost, that's just the algorithm.
So did the AI somehow tap into something supernatural?
No.
Or is it just a very bizarre coincidence? You decide. Waving goodbye. Proud mother Renee Brown is relaxing at home one night with her 1-year-old daughter Maya. Suddenly the little girl starts to act very strange.
You mean like a
Okay, so we're
baby?
at home. It's just me and my daughter tonight.
Daughter.
I don't know
British.
what's going on, but she is like, she's acting super weird. She keeps peering over the couch, and it looks like she's looking at something. What's wrong? Like...
What? The kids are just weird. Kids are creepy like that.
What are you looking at?
He's using the force. Whoa.
Oh my god. Oh.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hey. Hey.
You go.
Oh.
Bye.
Maya, what are you waving at? Okay, this is so bizarre. It's like she can see something and she's scared of it.
Little Maya is upset and seems to be scared of something or someone on
Kids
the
see
other side
stuff
of the room.
or make up
Maya
stuff.
even waves bye-bye to whatever she sees, seemingly hoping that it will take the hint and just leave. Concerned mom Renee says that she has no idea why her baby was acting that way. She says that little Maya has never done anything like that before or since.
I had never, I swear, I've never seen her act like that ever before.
Never.
It honestly well and truly
Never seen
freaked
her
me
act
the F
like that
out.
before.
I was so scared. I was home alone.
Renee says that as far as she knows, no one has passed away in the house and that there haven't been any recent deaths in her family. However, she says that she wouldn't mind if the incident was paranormal, as long as the visitor was one particular spirit.
When I was Maya's age, well, I was 2, my daughter's 1, I lost my dad. He was 19 years old. He was very, very young. It was quite horrible, although I didn't understand it at my age that I was. But, I mean, if he was coming to visit her and say hello, happy days. That'd be beautiful.
So, just what do you think was upsetting little Maya? And just who or what was she waving at? Let me know what you think. Dead man walking. Sage is at work late one night after closing when one of her coworkers glances at the parking lot CCTV cameras and notices something very spooky.
Spooky. Could be artifacting.
Yeah, they get, like, anytime you get in the light, they disappear. So it's only when...
Oh, stop moving.
That is legit.
Yeah, because, like...
That is a person walking.
That for sure is something, like...
That's so freaky. An eerie, pale, translucent figure can be seen just walking from one side of the parking lot to the other.
That's crazy.
The workers have no idea what this could be, and they haven't seen this strange figure.
The CCTV ones are always weird because, like, especially CCTVs on outside. I do have work experience with operating CCTVs, and the ones we had outside were trash. And you know, you could, you know, so I'm always really skeptical on that kind of stuff.
Again since this incident. scurry videos.
Ooh, scurry.
So now for something a bit lighter. These are videos that started out scary, but then they took a weird turn toward something completely goofy. First up, this guy was waking up to strange noises in his bedroom late at night.
Yeah.
So he set up a motion sensing camera to monitor him as he slept. Around the third night, something showed up.
Yep. That's good.
In this next video, a young woman named Priscilla spots something absolutely terrifying. And it's right next to her head.
I just scared myself really bad. Wait, no, I'm still scared. What's going on? Oh, it's my bun, y'all. No, babe, you have to watch this on. Let me see. I have tears in my eyes.
In this clip,
you see, and it's these kind of videos, and yes, they're lighthearted, and I like that. But it's also, you know, we as humans want to see things when we look. You know, we're always looking for I forgot the technical scientific word or name for it, but we always want to see patterns in things. And, you know.
Well, there's no setup. A guy named Miguel pranks his mom with a big, scary fake spider. And it's kinda hilarious.
Oh, wow! That's good. Whoa.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully
that dog with the
time.
food bowl is hilarious. Alrighty. Let's hit the next one. Alright. Let's go.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines.
Oh boy.
A man in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
What do we got? What? Yeah, it's just artifacting.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away. Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Oh my god. Hold on. Are we at the... Whoa. We just fucking watch a live leak? Nukes, come on, my man. Fucking throwing that on here. Christ.
And it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight. A woman named Brenda says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
What do we got? Oh. Light turned on? Oh, they got a reptile. There's some sort of reptile here. I could tell. Because you got a heat lamp right here. See a stick right here. Oh, I wish I could tell. It looks to be probably like a 20-gallon. Maybe small snake or lizard.
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say
not
they
that long
have
ago
no
either.
idea
3/7/25.
what this could be. Something at the door. Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
Like that shirt. Girls.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not...
Can I see video?
Let me just show you.
Yeah.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure. And like, we're literally just...
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins
You
to
never
randomly
know.
move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force.
Okay.
Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're out here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm leaving, like...
Grab all your stuff, bro.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa.
Why would they know
some
that?
think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think? The follower. It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines
follower.
with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
There's another person behind them. There's someone behind that other lady.
Maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
It's all foggy.
Did you see it? As the two girls run along the mountain trail way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods? Or just what is this? You decide. A short stay A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK.
Oh, it's one of
this
these
video,
guys.
Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK.
Lewis, what did that say?
England called Jaywick, coined as
Lewis
one of the most deprived towns.
Is a
towns.
Op. Lewis is an op. All right, man. You heard it here. Lewis is an op. Let's go.
In the UK, and I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van.
Well, yeah.
That must do. Someone just tried the door. Hey!
Oh! Oh, someone broke in.
Right, whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah. What was that? Did he break his window?
Oh my God.
Yep. You're just kind of asking for that, my guy. Like, you kind of just asked for that.
Where's my phone?
You're holding it.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside.
Hey!
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you park your car there. I get it. That is very scary. That's probably one of the scariest video or like clips in this compilation. But still, you played yourself, my guy.
Quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space. After clearing a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back.
I know for the English that's a long time. They don't like driving a lot.
Back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Get out. A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
It's always that damn piano. Ooh, I like the stickers on your door, my guy. Oh.
Who's there?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano.
The other ghost from the video before was playing the piano way better. Like way better. Alright, let's get back to it.
You might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f?
Oh!
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
What does he capture? Oh? The TV on? Oh.
As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers.
Ooh.
A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
Is that? What is that? What's that? What's right here? We gonna talk about that? We gonna talk about that? Nukes? That's scarier. Whatever that is, I think it's scarier than whatever's happening up here. That's ugh. Ew. We got oh.
What the? Nah.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a chat.
Bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bed sheet. But when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time
Are we not going to talk about like the shit stains on the sheets? Like, are we just going to ignore that? I think that's worse than whatever that ghost thing is.
Would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be? Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that puts sheets like...
Thank you, Nukes. I appreciate that. That's blood or shit. What in the hell?
This on the bed. Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there.
Thank you, Nukes. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
Truly disturbing.
Spoopy.
Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone.
Ooh.
This is what the 911 operators hear.
This is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello?
That's cool. That's creepy.
Hello?
There's a lot of static.
It sounds like I don't remember the name of the device that a lot of like the paranormal investigators use. The one where like shoot, what did I say? It's like it like surfs through different like radio stations, and the ghosts are supposed to use like their ghost powers and like make words form. It kind of sounded like that.
And a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you can't hear it.
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark. A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
Shiver. It's a guy in a very reflective jacket. Oh! That was spooky. At 4:50 a.m.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly hurrying away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air.
Looks like he was riding a bike.
The figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this? Scary videos. So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Hell yeah, brother.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, is a ghost in her?
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, friend. Come on. Janae, come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Oh.
Next up. Now, this video from Matt Sowards was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
Oh, jeez. Whoa.
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the back seat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out. Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
Never say no. Never say never.
Was he under the bed? Yep.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience
Hey, look, I was creeping. I'm talking about, yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, you want to peek around the corner. For real, for real. Look, I was scared too. I just ain't showing it.
So, I think the lesson here is, if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
It's got one more Nukes video, and then a BizarreBubs. Alrighty.
A woman named Natalie who lives in the UK with her family says that lately strange things have been happening in their home. Natalie says that recently they've been doing renovations in their older house, and she believes that all of the activity might have disturbed something in the home. Something dark and sinister. One night while her son is sleeping, this happens.
Okay. Oh.
Some unseen force seems to grab Natalie's son by his ankle and pull him right off the bed. The boy cries, and as if he is speaking to someone that we can't see, he says, "I don't like it. No." Natalie says that her son then ran into their bedroom crying and said that there was a man in his room. Obviously, we can see that there was no man in his room, so just who or what pulled the boy's leg? You decide. Reality check.
Alright.
Now, before we start with this video, it needs a little bit of explanation. So the Quest 3 VR headset has a mixed reality mode where it can scan your room, including all furniture, and it will actually project your game onto the walls, ceiling, and furniture of your own house.
That's pretty cool looking.
This tech uses infrared light and depth sensors to only detect things in the room, and it's actually very accurate. So, Reddit user Moki is playing a kid's game called First Encounter, where you shoot at puffy little aliens that virtually run around your house. But her Quest VR headset is picking up something very strange in her home.
This is like those. It's the Kinect used that very similar with all the green dots everywhere, and I remember. Oh gosh, it was one of the Paranormal Activity movies that actually used it. Like, and I remember specifically because when I was watching it, it was like very specifically they said Xbox One Kinect or something like, you know, they had to get the brand in there. So it's kind of using that same better technology. But let's see. I saw a shadow. Oh. It's like someone there. Okay. Hey, your house is getting destroyed by little...
Again, it bears mentioning that Moki is playing a kid's game. This is not a ghost game, and whatever that is should not be there. The Quest VR headset has detected something very strange in her hallway.
Why aren't you shooting it, bro?
Something shadowy that looks like a man standing there in a dark hood or robe. So just what do you think that her VR headset was picking up?
I would have shot it. That's just me, though.
The Midnight Messenger.
Ooh.
Jennifer is taking care of her elderly mother who is critically ill. One night, she sees something on her mother's bedroom video monitor that gives her goosebumps.
Okay.
Did you hear it? In the middle of the night, a quiet little female voice seems to whisper, "Come," and the elderly woman seems to raise her hands and responds, "Okay." Then again, we hear the quiet little voice clearly say, "Mama."
Okay.
The woman's daughter Jennifer says that she believes that this is the voice of her sister who passed away in 2017. She believes that her sister is there to comfort their mom as she passes over to the other side.
Okay.
By the way, Jennifer's family has recently had a lot of bad news, with both her elderly father and mother sadly becoming critically ill. If you'd like to help them, you can check out their GoFundMe at this link, which you can also find down
Please
in the video
go check out
description.
that GoFundMe. Yeah.
Scratching the surface.
All right.
Tara Rule says that as a child, she lived in a haunted house. She says that as she grew up, she believes that
Sorry. Let's get some water. All right, let's get back to it. The
some
house.
strange paranormal entity from the house attached itself to her.
I'm going to tell you a ghost story, a true ghost
All right.
story.
Ooh.
And I believe that whatever it is has followed me here.
Tara says that she often finds all of the cabinets in her kitchen open. She also says that her cat sometimes seems spooked and will actually just hide for no reason.
Well, cats
Tara
just
says
do
that
that.
lately, things in her house have started to get even spookier.
I'm on the phone with my stepdad today, right? And he goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one. Why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here completely alone. What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking, like just as loud as you right now." And I was like, "I don't hear anything." And then he said it stopped.
But it gets even weirder, because you see, recently scratches have started to form on Tara's windows, but not on the inside. Tara has noticed that there are now strange deep scratches on the outside of the windows of her apartment on the second floor.
So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you think of this.
See these scratches. I guess. Yeah, those look like scratches.
I don't know what it says,
Looks like an H.
but it looks like it's like 4 letters maybe.
Yeah.
Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. The only other like weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing like loud noises.
Huh.
Am I f***ing? That's Jackie. Oh my god, thank god.
What do we got? Come on. Give me something. Ah! Okay. Turn the camera around. Oh, the other one opened. Oh. Let's see.
Oh my god, Jackie!
Cat.
I'm sorry, dude. You just scared the holy out of me.
As Tara is showing the new scratches that have formed on her windows, she actually manages to capture one of the kitchen cabinets opening all on its own. Understandably, she is a bit freaked out.
Okay.
To this day, Tara Rule still experiences strange activity in her apartment, and she found new scratches on her windows just days ago. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the
That
top
one's
5,
pretty-
email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. The other side. Brother and sister Josh and Crystal are doing a paranormal investigation at the notoriously haunted Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, California. The old hotel opened in 1888, and over the last 137 years, workers and visitors at the hotel claim to have witnessed multiple paranormal incidents and sightings. There are constant reports of lights flickering, televisions turning on and off, and things flying off shelves. Josh and Crystal see something in a side room.
137-year-old building has electrical problems. Whoa.
And try to catch it on film. It doesn't really work, but they do catch something even creepier.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me.
Is she on the
Are
toilet?
you a little boy? It's okay. Come here. It's okay.
What's that sound in the background?
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. Is he moving?
Oh.
Is he moving?
Yeah, this
It's
is
okay.
a weird shadow.
Come back. Come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight. Look straight. Towards me. No. No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
Whoa!
As Crystal attempts to talk to the spirit of a little boy that she believes haunts the
Whoa.
room, suddenly Josh's camera
That
captures
was
the spooky,
good.
unexplained shadow
Whoa.
of a little child that seems to run right past Crystal from the other side.
Earlier. Put your back towards me.
So did Josh and Crystal catch evidence of this?
Whispers Tales of Gore. That's an interesting
Supernatural
TikTok
at
name.
the old Hotel del Coronado?
That's interesting.
As always, you decide.
Right.
Give me shelter.
Okay.
YouTuber Tyson Pierce has a channel dedicated
Fluffy.
to travel, the outdoors, and basic survival in nature. But on one fateful day, all of his training is put to the ultimate test when something happens that is absolutely terrifying. Tyson is out in the middle of nowhere in Hawkesbury, Ontario, Canada, building what he calls a Viking turf house survival hut. Tagging along with him to help are his younger brother and his friend. The guys are about halfway through building the Viking hut when suddenly an urgent weather warning comes through on Tyson's phone.
Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
But he and the boys are in the middle of nowhere with no time to get out of there. Now, before I show this in accordance with YouTube rules, let me note that absolutely no one was hurt in this video.
You hear that, YouTube?
Scene is
No
what
one was
happened
hurt.
as the storm rolled in.
Holy.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Holy
Whoa.
I'm going.
Oh, je pense qu'il y a une tornade.
Non, oui, bravo.
On peut pas se sauver, c'est d'être là. Check.
Ouais, c'est sur le fait.
Check.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Elle s'en vient, reste en dedans.
Non, non, non.
En dedans, en dedans. Non, on peut pas, il est trop tard. En dedans. Reste en dessous. Tornado.
Oh shit.
Tornado. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Stay. 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 Stay low.
Is it leaving?
No. Stay. 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 Oh, buddy. Stay. Stay. Stay.
That's crazy. Holy cow.
In this small ball. In this small ball. Stay low. No, no, we're good. We're good. We're good.
No, we're dying. We're dying. We're dying.
No. Stay. Stay.
Hey man, turn off the camera, man. Like.
Oh my god. Tice.
Stay. Stay.
Stay, Miguel.
Stay. Stay.
We're gonna wait until.
Holy f***.
Please, don't make me.
C'est good. On est good.
On est good? Oui, sir. 100%, sir.
Please, God. Please.
God, s'il vous plaît. Oh my god, no.
Oh, French Canadians. Oh.
Holy Stay. Please, God, please.
God, please.
This is just some people suffering through a storm, man.
On est good.
Only good.
On est good, guys. On est good. S'il vous plaît.
Now again, let me repeat that in accordance with YouTube rules, none of these guys were hurt. Because of the amazing stability of Tyson's shelter, everyone survived and made it out without a scrape. Tyson returns a few days after the storm to check out his shelter and the surrounding woods.
That's my cabin. 2 trees. 2... That's my cabin right there. That is insane. Oh, that's snapped though. Snap. I need to clear the trees. That's snapped there as well.
The trees around the shelter have been uprooted and
That's
blown to the
crazy.
ground, but the shelter
Damn.
is still there. The guys are even able to find their bikes buried under one of the downed trees.
Oh yes. Oh my god, no way. Our bikes are good. Wow.
Good spot.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
Our bikes are good.
So Tyson's amazing nature shelter actually saved their lives. He considers it a blessing that they were all able to escape without injury.
Thank you.
The night
All right.
visitor.
Night visitor.
In the city of Gwalior in India, something very strange has been happening. Multiple people have recorded CCTV footage of a strange woman wrapped head to toe in traditional Indian clothing who seems to roam the streets late at night ringing random doorbells before just vanishing without a trace. It is said that animals react strangely to the woman, often running in fear. On one late night, a family in Gwalior records the woman walking down their street.
भैया देखो जी घंटी भी बजाई है इसने जी घंटी बजाई देखो ते जी तमन आंटी की हां जी घंटी बजाई देखो ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे वैसी है चोरी चपाटी करे नहीं भैया इसकी थाने में सूचना देनी पड़ेगी तो ना जैसे को घंटी बजा मुझे बोला जैसे हल्ला करने वाली मत हां भैया जी भैया अरे बंदे आई है अब ये तुम्हारी हां सतीश जी कुछ साफ नहीं आ रही यार दूर से बोलते हो मेरे मान में साफ आई क्योंकि वो छोटी सी कैसे बता हां देखो अब ये आ रही है इनकी बजाई अब देखो इनकी बजाई का जल्दी हो पहले वो तेरी भैया घंटी बजाएगी देखो हाँ अब देखो तो आई देखो
A bull in the alley runs away in fear as the woman approaches, and then as she rings one of the doorbells, her arm seems to stretch in a bizarre, inhuman way. Now, no one knows who the woman is or why she repeats this strange behavior night after night. Some residents of the town believe that she might be some sort of spirit, especially since police have been called multiple times to the scene. But when they arrive, the woman can never be found. Just outside
That's
your window.
spooky. That one was spooky.
It's late one night when three brothers are asleep in their room. They wake up to a strange sound that seems to be coming from their window.
Yeah, midnight gaming.
What was that, bro? Nah, bro, chill, bro. Hold it down. Bro, you serious? That's a germ. Bro, it's coming from like there. Bro, but it's hot. No germ.
Man, that bunk bed's about the...
No!
The boys have the fright of their life as they hear and see someone or something looking into their window, and they run from the room screaming. Unfortunately, the clip was posted without a source, so we just have to wonder
I was when I heard Ooga Booga.
And even scarier, we have to worry that these shaky bunk beds will someday come crashing down and crush that guy on the bottom bunk.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh no. 8 lives. This
8
next
lives.
video was sent in by hundreds of Nuke's Top 5 viewers, but unfortunately, no one had a link to the original source.
Kitty
So
cat.
the story goes that the owner's cat had recently passed away, but they believed that her ghost was haunting her old play cat tower. They claim they set up a camera and caught this spooky footage.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh no, you're gonna make me cry on stream, bro. Oh, don't make me do it. Don't make me start crying on stream, bro. Oh.
Now, I have no source on this video, and I'm certainly not saying it's a quote-unquote real video of a ghost cat, but it's definitely kind of creepy. And some animal lovers say that they actually find the video very comforting. But let me know what you think. Scary videos.
Alright.
So, as usual, these are videos that were sent in that didn't really fit in the rest of the list. They're either a bit silly, a bit funny, or just kinda weird. So, Kaylee Shreve is working her shift at a Victoria's Secret store, and she goes to take a restroom break. But things start to get very weird.
I swear to God, this hand dryer just turned on by itself. And that's how far, like, this is how far away I am from it.
Okay.
Turn on again if there's somebody here with me. I will shit on myself while I'm not even wiping my ass.
Now that was truly disturbing. And let's hope that one of Kaylee's coworkers had a wet wipe or something.
I will shit on myself while
something I would say.
Next up, TikToker RCA is exploring an old abandoned house that is said to be haunted.
Okay.
He encounters something lurking in the decaying house that shocks him to his core.
The core. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What the?
Oh. Whoa.
What the?
It's a vulture. Hey man, you're in his house, bro.
So it's only a black vulture, but these birds usually feed off dead things. So what if there's something dead in that? No, there's probably not. There's probably nothing in there. Anyway,
it's probably an
and
animal.
Finally, there's nothing worse than when you rent a nice Airbnb and the owner decides to drop by to say hello.
That's weird.
Especially if they drop by like this.
What the hell?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here on holiday?
Yeah, who are you?
Well, I own the house. I'm Richard.
What are you doing? What open it, yeah? Is that a
What the fuck?
Having a shower now.
Where's your trousers?
What the fuck? Bro. What?
It's not inconvenient, but
Oh.
I like to use the bathroom.
Excuse me, we've rented this house from you.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, any problems?
No, there's no problems, mate.
Yeah, I think there's a problem right
I'm
now.
happy with the house, but like, what are you doing here?
I live here.
What the- That's why I don't trust Airbnbs.
Where's my private?
It's why I don't trust Airbnbs and shit like that. I'd rather just pay more and go to a hotel. Jesus.
See. So hold a minute, yeah. Whilst we're sleeping, yeah, you're going out in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, I've got to put my dirty plates out there.
Jesus.
What, are you just in a jail in there? And where's your clothes gone? Where's your clothes?
Oh my God, this is.
What the? But it's a bit weird. What's happening? What's happening here?
This is a British
No
thing.
problem. I'm not going to interfere with you.
But you're interfering with me now.
No. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. What?
I think the no pants is the most disturbing part for me.
Yeah.
So that's all for this week. Thanks
Okay.
for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again
That's it
next
for nukes. We're going to a BizarreBubs next. We're BizarreBub. Okay, yeah, that was quite an ending there. Jesus.
On March 2nd of 2025, a woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment, unaware that she would film something very unsettling while moving in. Ever since getting the keys to the place, she's been documenting her entire moving in process. But then one day, while making a video, she records this.
Let's see. What does she record? Oh, I think I've seen this one. Oh yeah, someone like walks in.
Can I help him?
Remember? We're friends.
Whoa.
No, I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Oh, that was spooky.
A man who she doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked in after seeing the door was unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it. In the heat of the moment, she didn't realize this until much later when viewers pointed this out.
Okay, update. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to.
Well, if you look, they got painter's tape like on the over here. So the door's not going to lock or like get caught. It's just going to kind of sit there.
To whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Now, thankfully, Jeanette makes it out safely and immediately gets help. But despite this terrifying encounter, nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later. As she writes, "I have no words to explain this." While trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
Oh. Well, he purr monster. Jeez. What is it? Oh. Real people are fucking scary. If that is another real person. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, I didn't see that. Oh, that's so creepy. Ooh, that one got me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, someone's like standing there.
As it seems, the intruder wasn't the only presence inside her apartment. On her bed, this happens. An indentation begins to form, as if someone had gone on the mattress. But then another imprint begins to emerge, causing Jeanette to freak out. Understandably, she scurries over to another corner of the room while trying her best to remain calm. From here, we can barely see the indents, but looking closely, either a black speck or something like it appears on the bed. Terrified by this, and more so by the person outside her door, she calls the police and spends the night at her neighbor's. And yes, her cat also came along. Now, while police did find the intruder who ran away, they have no explanation for what occurred in this video. However, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened.
It was right there between the green table and the bed, against the wall like this. No. Oh my god. Tell me how I saw someone.
Given both incidents, the question is begged, just what is going on with Jeanette's new place? And why is it that something unusual takes place during a break-in? She continues to share videos of her moving-in journey, but thankfully, no new intrusions have occurred since then. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
7.
In the following video, a young girl is playing a game by herself when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her.
What is
The
this?
sky is blue, and I see you.
What? There's something up there?
Although nothing is seen, she swears that she saw a face inside her bedroom. Apparently, this is what happens when you play the game that she was playing. It's called The Sky is Blue, and the objective of the game is to record a floating face on camera. Now, seeing how scared and shaken up she was, her parents deemed it necessary to ban her from playing the game inside the house. But despite this rule,
You can do it outside,
she continues to play the game.
Sky is blue, and I see you.
Although having broken this rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to break it. Her older sister Vicky wanted to see what it was that freaked out her little sister when she played this game. So, she plays it with her.
What do you do?
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
Baby face?
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling and...
That's what I did.
And slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it
You gotta
slowly?
do it slowly.
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue.
Like before, nothing appears. But one night, when Vicky decides to play the game with every room inside the house since no one else was home, this happens.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Balloon. It's gonna move. Oh!
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Whoa! I see a baby face. Anticipation's killing me.
The sky is
It's
blue,
blue.
and
I see you. Nothing. Man, they're really. They clean their floors. There's like a bunch of like
blue,
confetti or shit.
and I see you.
Will this be the one? Man, they're really. This is actually kind of getting me. I'm not gonna lie. This one's kind of getting me. Whoa! Whoa!
Was completely shaken.
What was
by
that?
occurred inside her.
What was that?
Her chandelier had
The
detached
chandelier
itself from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, considering that the chandelier was securely mounted. The only way that it could have fallen, as she believes, was if the weight had brought it down. But even then, the fact that it happened right when she was playing this game is what freaks her out.
Alright, so for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether a coincidence or not, the sudden falling of the black fixture had sent her running in a panic frenzy. It's no wonder why Vicky hasn't played the game since then. Now, it isn't sure if playing the game had anything to do with what occurred, but until more people share their experience playing the game, this footage will continue to remain unexplained.
If this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll play this game.
In the following video, Diana Sudi and her brother are freaking out after seeing many police cars pulling up to their backyard.
One that now it's like there's another one.
There's another one? Oh, you're right. What the hell is... Here.
Look, I was...
It appears that all the policemen are checking out this trailer. Something about it must be worth examining, because as it seems, a lot of cops are going inside. According to Diana, the trailer belongs to her father, and he's been renting it out to someone. However, the person living inside has not left the trailer for more than a week, which is why the police are here. They're conducting a welfare check to see if the man inside is okay, but upon checking, they discovered something rather unfortunate.
Yeah.
He's not coming out. The donut chip.
The man had passed away. Now it's worth mentioning that during this recording, Diana and her brother didn't know the man had passed. They were just recording all the commotion that was going on in their backyard. But as they got closer to the trailer, Diana captures something that she can't explain. The following is her footage. Watch closely.
Right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off.
Yeah, exactly. And I knew something was going on.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot of cops.
Holy shit, what the hell?
Oh.
Are they calling something in? Going back over. What was Tom doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something to figure?
What is the guy talking about? And the little girl's gone.
Neither Diana nor her brother had noticed the small figure. They don't recall ever seeing the silhouette from the recording, which makes them think that it was never there to begin with. However, the video shows otherwise. Something was actually there, but for some reason, they couldn't see it in person. But of course, the strangest part about this is the figure itself. At some point, the figure disappears behind a policeman.
Oh yeah, look at that.
To Diana, this might explain why the silhouette was completely elusive to them. Now, while this whole incident creeps her out, it doesn't compare to what happens when she and her father decide to go inside the trailer a few days after this occurrence. But Diana regrets helping him because, while checking it out, this happens.
Oh. You brought your phone?
Yeah. Hey.
Get ready. Could be a little smelly.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh! What the fuck? Is that a bird?
A lifeless crow suddenly falls out from the
That's
cabinet, scaring the living daylights out of Diana.
That's
Although not sure how
weird.
it just suddenly fell out, she has no words for what she finds while being inside the trailer. What she uncovers has left her beyond spooked. Watch.
I wouldn't go in there. A dead bird just fell from the fucking ceiling. What the hell? Ugh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
That's sad.
While it may seem like nothing significant, these handprints are the reason why Diana hasn't been able to come back to this trailer. It didn't immediately click for her, but after going home and watching this video, she quickly sent it to her brother, who then told her exactly what she was thinking. While looking back at the video she took days before, she couldn't help but notice the size of the figure. Its stature is similar to that of a child's. Could it be, as Diana thinks, that the figure may have been the spirit of the man's child? Given what occurred on this night, she feels that its appearance was unlikely to be a coincidence.
What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
As with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on whether or not something paranormal was captured. But for now, this video remains a mystery.
5,
Now this next video was submitted to me by Rachel K, who works at a retirement home where something very strange was recently caught on camera. The story goes that a few days ago, a cleaning crew was sent to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to clean up the rooms, but most importantly, a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. So as requested, they cleaned up the second floor. But right when they were halfway done cleaning up, this happens.
Alright, what happens?
He'll be like, no cheese.
Ew, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Well, there was this one time when I was in the hallway and like. Oh.
Are there not like people living over there or something? You go see someone or something? What do we got? Oh, damn. 2 footprints. Got 2 cat litter footprints. That's crazy.
Out of nowhere,
Oh.
what looks like footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. No other footprints appear anywhere else except here. This is interesting considering the color of the prints. They look quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter. Seeing how close it is to the cat sand, it doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet had set foot on the powdery substance. But the question is though, just how exactly did a pair of footprints appear without there being someone present? Earlier, the group had heard a strange noise from down the hall. Then moments later, they rush out in a panic frenzy after hearing a loud noise. Rachel K, the person who sent me this, thinks that the noise had some connection to the footprints.
Yeah,
After all,
probably.
the second floor of this retirement home is thought to be haunted.
Yeah, of course it
Whether
is.
or not this explains the footprints remains inconclusive, but as with most videos, you be the judge. How exactly did the footprints manifest on the carpet? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Now the following video comes from a brother and sister
okay,
known as Josh and
Alright, we've seen
Crystal,
this
who were
video. We
staying
can
over at
kind
a
of skip
hotel
past
where-
it.
for what
It's okay.
and stopped talking and immediately yells it was the spirit of Slee.
No.
Needless to say, seemingly comes actually inside where Josh and Crystal were filming. What was thought to be outside was actually inside with them. The little boy, as they believe, was something beyond explanation. Well known for having paranormal occurrences, spooked by this, considering that the hotel they were staying at is well known for having paranormal occurrences. As they state, this wasn't the only unexplainable thing that happened to them while being there. In fact, they have more footage of other paranormal occurrences that took place at this hotel, which they plan to release real soon on their channel.
Okay.
So if you're interested, be sure to check out their page. But for now, I'll leave it to you to decide as to what exactly was caught on camera.
Yeah, that one's a weird one. I remember we watched that with the nukes. That was a weird one. That was a 3. Oh, jeez.
Now this next video comes from Jordan Bowen.
Oh,
who
they're
was home
watching
alone when
Euphoria.
She took this video. It's late at night, and she's watching TV while sending Snapchats to her friends. This is something that she often does, especially when she doesn't have any company at home. Her apartment can sometimes feel creepy when no one else is around. So understandably, she talks to friends via Snapchat to feel less alone. But after sending some videos to them, a friend notices something strange in one of her snaps. The following is what
It's
she
always
caught
in the
without
snaps, bro.
noticing.
It's always in the snaps. Corner of my eye. What are you seeing? Oh. Okay, it's a shadow. Alright, it's a moving shadow.
As it seems, she wasn't alone, or at least not to her knowledge. Initially thinking she was just seeing things, she now sees that it wasn't just all in her head. Someone or something was actually inside her apartment. It's hard to see unless you look closely, but zooming in, you can see what looks like a shadowy mass making its way from one room to another. It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage, you can tell that something large is moving. As someone in the comments noted, whatever this is looks like it's hunched over while moving stealthily across the apartment. Whether a person or thing, it did not want to be seen, or at least it seems like that. While not much else is known about this footage, or if Jordan has caught anything else in her apartment, the video on its own is pretty creepy. So then, just who or what was seen inside Jordan's apartment? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
2.
At around 5 a.m. on August 14 of 2015, a fire breaks out inside a school building. Many firemen arrive on the scene, while people who live near the school take out their phones to record the raging inferno before them. The school in question is known as Red Crow Community College, and apparently, on the same day the fire took place, something strange was caught on camera. Now, some reports indicate that the fire was started by an arson who has not been identified to this day. Others, however, say that the fire was caused by electrical issues. It's unclear what started it, but this ambiguity is what makes the following video even creepier. The person who sent me this writes that the school used to be a boarding school for children of indigenous tribes. However, many of these kids lost their lives at school as a result of disease outbreaks like measles and meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted, which might explain what was captured according to them. The video's quality isn't exactly HD since it was taken many years ago, but the following is what was caught outside the school building during the fire.
This is during the fire. God. What the fuck? What the fuck? It looks like a...
as to why this person was already recording the spot.
Yeah.
They had probably already seen the white figure appear before this video. Now at first glance, the pale shape looks like a stream of smoke, but then moments later, the white silhouette begins to move in such a way that makes it seem as though it's alive. Even weirder is that during this time, winds were picking up speed. So if this had been smoke from the fire inside the building, then naturally, it should have been carried away by the winds. But that doesn't happen. Instead, it slithers back into the building in a fluid-like motion, just like a snake. As it appears, it's unknown as to what exactly was captured.
That's
Although
really
taken in
weird.
2015, this video has yet to be explained.
Number 1. Okay. That's scary. That's
Now this last video comes from a concerned
Oh,
mother
alright.
who caught footage of
Okay, we've seen
something that
this
took
one.
place inside her son's bedroom. And
let's
that
see,
doing
do
to her
they-
house following.
Give any more
Is,
video?
although it isn't, because only moments after leaving, this happens. What happened here is no doubt pretty weird, but it's important to note that a certain detail has led viewers to question the footage itself. For one, it is strange how the child seems to move in a sped up motion while the rest of the video plays normally. While it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence, viewers aren't really sure what to think. However, the mother has provided a screen recording of the footage playing in real time from the Ring app itself, which completely rules out the possibility of this being edited. If that's true, then this definitely makes what was captured pretty strange. Now, no further info or updates have been posted since then, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Kitty cat. Yeah, the Nuke's video didn't have the cat.
Thanks for watching,
All
and I
right.
hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the
please
bell
subscribe.
icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Hit the bell.
Also, be sure to check out the official
the
TikTok
like,
account for this
and
channel.
the TikToks.
That being said, until next time.
Alright. Cool. Alrighty. Let's go kind of here. Oh, hello. Yeah, so there was some spooky videos in that one. I ain't gonna lie. There was some spooky ones in there. Yeah, no, this was really fun. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I finally was able to do this video. I'm going to be doing a lot more React content like this. So yeah, I will see you all later. Let's see, rest of the week. Wednesday, we're going to try Black Myth Wukong. We'll be streaming that Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central. And then Friday, we are going to do either more Black Myth or some more back to Baldur's Gate. And then Saturday, I set up my schedule. No, I actually kind of got my dates mixed up. It's gonna be the 24th. I won't be able to stream, so I might stream on Saturday the 17th. Yes, I might be streaming on the 17th and 18th, or one of them. Not entirely sure. All right. Well, have a great night and stay spooky. Good night.